Greetings, everybody. This is Dave Matuzik. I'm a solutions consultant here at Trimec, and I have another Mastercam tip for you. This is one of those hidden features that a lot of Mastercam users aren't familiar with, and that's editing points along your chain. So I'm going to show you 3 examples, one in Mastercam Mill, one in Mastercam Lathe, and one in Mastercam Wire. So let's take a look here. Here in Mastercam Mill, I have this contour that runs all the way around the outside of my part. I'm going to go to my chain, and it doesn't matter that it's a solid chain, and I'm going to edit this chain. So I'm going to right-click on this loop and hit Change at Point. And I'm going to pick a point where I need a change. So, for example, maybe going into this corner right here, I want to reduce my feed rate. And I'll hit OK. And now when I'm coming out of that loop, I'll click right here at that point. And I want to bring my feed rate back up to what it was before. Now maybe I'm cutting a bunch of these, and for whatever reason, over here I want to cut a little bit deeper. So I'm going to click right here. And I'll change my depth to go deeper at that position. And I'll come over here, and I'll change that again to go deeper at those 2 points. And when I'm done, I'll hit Escape and regenerate that. And you can see the changes that have occurred in my program from doing that. Now let me show you an example in Mastercam Lathe. So here I am in Mastercam Lathe. And here in Lathe, I might have some other changes I want to make with my chain editor. Maybe I only want to edit the feed rate at a certain point. In this case, my original model had 2 thou edge breaks on them. The problem is this tool is going to run at 10 thou per revolution. So I might be going too fast on those corners in order to actually cut them. I might just go right over them because I'm going so fast with my feed rate. So let's slow down at those points. Again, I can use my chain editor. So I'm going to right click here and change that point again. And I'll just zoom in on one of these here. And at this point, I want to slow my feed rate down to maybe 1 thou per revolution. I'll change this back over to here and change my feed rate back to what it was. So that way, I can do that on all my edge breaks, and that way when I cut, I'll slow down at those points. So here I am in Mastercam Wire. And in this scenario, what I want to do is cut about halfway around this gear, and I'll put a stop so I can move my clamps and continue my cut without using an actual tab cut. I just want an M00 stop right along the cut. And to do that, I'll go to my chain again, just like I have before, and I'll right click and go to start point. And maybe right here at this point, I want to output a stop. So I'll go to a control flag, and I'll come in here and I'll put out a stop with all my passes. And then I'm just going to hit OK and escape, and we'll have to regenerate our toolpath. And let's see what that did for us in our code. So here we are in our G code, and you can see that output that M00 right there just as a stop, so I can move my clamps. All right, thanks everybody. Have a great day, and for more information, always feel free to reach out to one of us on the CAM team. We'll be more than happy to help you out.